Good morning, Raiders. Happy Tuesday. I hope that you all enjoyed your long weekend. It's a beautiful Monday. Let's see what we have in store for the rest of the week. Taking a look at the surface analysis map, you'll see high pressure dominating over the northeast. That's bringing these sunny and clear conditions over the next couple of days. We're keeping an eye on that system out towards the west. There's another atmospheric river out there. Not as strong as the last one, but still causing some impacts, especially because they were still recovering from that last atmospheric river. Keeping an eye on that. It looks like that low pressure system is going to actually shift its energy rather quickly over towards the east coast, and we'll be seeing some impacts for that later on in the week. I'll have more on that in the 5-day forecast. But first, let's get to a quick question of the week. This question of the week comes from Mrs. Lawrence. Mrs. Lawrence popped in and asked, hey, sometimes I notice the moon appears bigger than at other times. Why is that? And that's an excellent question. Well, first of all, I think it goes without saying that that's an optical illusion. The moon isn't actually changing sizes or dimensions. It's all just on appearance. But the reason why it appears to change size, there's a couple of things that come to mind, and I double checked my sources with NASA to make sure that my original thoughts were founded in some accuracy. And one of the first things that we need to consider is that it's perspective, right? So when the moon is up in the middle of the sky and you're looking up and there's nothing to compare it to, it looks really, really small. But when it's on the horizon, when it's rising or setting, we have trees and we have mountains and we have buildings, and that helps to bring in that perspective that makes the moon look so much larger. Another reason why the moon could appear bigger at times is because actually sometimes it's a little bit closer. The moon moves in what's called an elliptical orbit. It's not perfectly circular. Sometimes the moon is closer to us than at other times. And so at those times when the moon is closer, it will appear slightly bigger, and it might be enough to be noticeable. You may have heard the term like super blood moon. The super moon piece is that it's looking very, very large, and a big part of that is because of its closeness to us in our orbit. So thank you so much for that question, Mrs. Lawrence. That's a fantastic question. If you have a question for me, you can shoot me a message on Teams or by email. I'd be happy to answer your questions on the air. All right, without further ado, let's get to that 5-day forecast and see what's on tap for Red Hook for the rest of this week. Again, I think starting off the week, we're going to see high pressure dominating. So we're going to see mostly sunny skies for your Tuesday and your Wednesday. Highs will be in the upper 30s and lows in the teens for both days. For Thursday, partly sunny skies. I think we'll see increasing clouds ahead of that system moving in from the west. Highs will be in the low 40s. For Friday, look for cloudy skies. Highs will be in the mid-40s. We're looking at rain. May see it briefly mixed with some snow early in the morning. Right now, the overnight low appears to hover right around freezing, around 33 degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't think it'll cause any issues for our Friday morning, but a lot can change between now and then. It's something worth keeping an eye on. For Saturday, it looks like that system moves out of the area, and with it will come partly sunny skies, and temperatures look to be in the mid-30s. Well, that's it for me, Red Hook. I hope you have a fantastic short week, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.